Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. It's your friendly neighborhood farmer Raznac, and today I'm going to show you how to find all the collectibles on No Man's Land. Our wonderful friend Alien Jim has been so kind as to include collectibles on his map, No Man's Land, for Farming Simulator 22. If you don't know what collectibles are an item found on the map. You find so many of them, and then you get money for each one of them, and they're hidden kind of on the map. In previous videos that I've made, I've showed you how to find all the collectibles on Elm Creek, all the collectibles on Halt Belleron, and all the collectibles on Erlengrad. Well, we don't have any mod maps other than this one for Farm Sim 22. This is the first and only map in the mod hub, and it has collectibles. And you ask, where are these collectibles? Well, you actually start with a farm here, a new farmer mode. And what you know, we've got our old video game console sitting right here waiting for us to find all the games. And you know, you kind of look around and you start, you look all over the farm and you can't find anything. At first I was like, oh, I bet you Jim put some here in the toilet. No, all he put in the toilet was all right. So yeah, you kind of look everywhere. No Man's Land is a very barren landscape. There's not much going on. It's pretty much there for you to do what you want. Here's a little old grape farm over here. I've looked there too. Nothing. Right? Absolutely nothing. I'm stumped. Where did we find them? And I couldn't tell. I didn't know. I had no idea until I watched some wonderful people's videos on the internet where they talked about finding. And wouldn't you guess, our friend Jim put them up here. Now, if you're on PC, you can get a mod. You can fly up there and grab them. If you don't want to fly, we just go to our handy dandy, good old fashioned auger system. We just grab our auger, release it up. What we're going to do, very, very easy. Very simple process to do this. We're going to raise the auger up, and you guessed it. We're going to use this as a ladder to get on top of the building. And just like that, there, we're going to jump up on top of our auger and run all the way up on top of the building. And wouldn't you know it, all of our cartridge collectibles are right here along the spine of the building. We're just going to go, what, $50,000? We get $50,000 per collectible. Wow, right? Another 50, another 50, another 50, another 50, another 50. Just gonna go right down the spline and collect them all. And some of you are like, that's kind of cheesy. No, I think it's perfect. And I think it really, it's Jim. I think it really captures the spirit of Alien Jim and how he's done collectibles in the past. So that's all the collectibles you can find on the map. We have found them all. That's it. I mean, are there any more? That's it. That's all of them, right? That's all the collectibles. We'll go into money. I'll show you that we made $1 million on the very first 5 minutes of No Man's Land. Perfect. You jump up here, you find your collectibles, you get your $1 million, and then when you're done, go back to your house. Here, visit. And looky there, in nice, beautiful little rows are all of your video games waiting for you to play. Now, some of you might be having the question, and I had the same question. What happens if I start from scratch and there's no building here? What happens? Well, I'll tell you what, let's jump away and we'll find out. So No Man's Land being the kind of build your own map experience. That's what No Man's Land is. There's just not much out there, right? There's just not much out there. When you start in from New Farmer, you start with a little farm here, and we had our old video game system. But if you do start from scratch, you don't have anything. There's nothing there. There's nothing you can do. So what do? Well, you put down a house. There's two farmhouses. There's this farmhouse right here for $150,000 that will work with the video game cartridges, and there's this farm, the old Alien Gym farmhouse, that will also work with the video game cartridges. But you can only put down one because the game only allows us to put down one farmhouse. So we know this one works, so let's go ahead and grab this one. We'll drop it down. We'll jump over here to the house, and I'll show you real quick. Inside of the garage, you will find our old video game system. Now, let's see what happens, because I don't know what happens. Let's see what happens when we grab our video game consoles. Will they show up in our newly placed house? Or does that only work with Start From Scratch? You know, I don't know these things. Some live testing here as we learn. Because that was one of the few questions I had, is what happens if you do this and start from scratch? You still get our money. So again, $1 million right away. No problem. Tons of money. All of our cartridges here. Here's all them. Let's jump back to our house. Go in the shop, and looky there. There are all of our video game cartridges. So you can see that it does work. Let's find out again. Let's test this. Let's find out what happens when we sell this. We'll sell it. It's gone. We'll drop down a different farmhouse. Go inside here and see if the cartridges spawn in with the house. And looky there. They do. So the game recognizes that we find the cartridges in any kind of farmhouse that has this display. This little guy built into it. Jim added it to his building, or the base game farmhouse that comes on the Belleron, or however you say that Frenchy French map. It will work. So there you go. That is the easiest way to make $1 million in the first 5 minutes of Farm Sim on No Man's Land. Thank you guys so very much for watching. I hope you've had a wonderful, wonderful day. Till next time, stay safe. Thanks for watching. See you later. Bye. Love the balloons. Always like the balloons.